In the heart of Missouri, where the sun cast long shadows over the fields, a young girl named Celia was born into a world of bondage and despair. It was the year 1836, and her life was destined to be intertwined with the harsh realities of slavery. By the age of 14, Celia found herself in the clutches of Robert Newsom, a man whose age belied the cruelty that resided within him. Purchased to serve as both a cook and a concubine, Celia's existence was marked by the oppressive weight of her master's desires. The cabin that stood a mere 60 paces from Newsom's home was not a sanctuary, but a prison. It was here that the horror began. Newsom, a man of 70, took advantage of Celia's youth and vulnerability, raping her repeatedly over the years. Each assault stripped away her innocence, leaving behind a shell of the girl she once was. The birth of her children, the products of his violence, only deepened her suffering. In the shadows of her despair, Celia found a flicker of solace in George, another slave on the plantation, but even that was fraught with uncertainty. As the summer of 1855 approached, Celia's body bore the scars of her torment. Pregnant once more and desperate for freedom from her master's grasp, she pleaded with Newsom to leave her be. But on that fateful night of June 23, when he returned to her cabin demanding what was no longer his to take, something inside her broke. In a moment of rage and fear, she struck him with a stick, and in that instant, the man who had tormented her for years lay dead at her feet. The aftermath was a whirlwind of chaos and fear. Celia, terrified of losing her children and facing the wrath of a community that upheld the institution of slavery, attempted to conceal her crime. Yet, the truth clawed its way to the surface, and soon she was arrested, her fate sealed by the very laws that had failed to protect her. Her trial was a spectacle, a reflection of a society grappling with the moral implications of slavery. Celia's attorney, John Jameson, fought valiantly, arguing that her actions were a desperate act of self-defense. He painted a picture of a young woman pushed to her limits, yet the all-white jury, swayed by the prejudices of their time, found her guilty of murder. The judge, William Hall, offered no mercy, instructing the jury to disregard the very notion of justice for a slave. As the days passed, Celia's plight became a haunting tale of injustice. She gave birth to a stillborn child while incarcerated, a cruel reminder of her suffering. On December 14, 1855, the Missouri Supreme Court denied her appeal, and the weight of her impending execution loomed over her like a dark cloud. On the eve of her death, Celia's spirit remained unbroken. In her final moments, she recounted the horror of that night, confessing, "As soon as I struck him, the devil got into me." Her words echoed through the ages, a testament to the resilience of a woman who had fought against the chains of her existence. On December 21, 1855, Celia was executed by hanging, her life extinguished at the tender age of 19. Her story, though overshadowed by others, became a poignant reminder of the brutal realities faced by countless enslaved individuals. Legal historian A. Leon Higginbotham would later assert that Celia's case was emblematic of a system that deemed a slave woman's virtue unworthy of protection. In the annals of history, Celia's silent cry for justice reverberates, a haunting reminder of the struggles faced by those who were denied their humanity. Her legacy lives on, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a young woman who dared to resist in a world that sought to silence her. Please subscribe and like the video.